Oh, all right. Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody had a good weekend. I guess it's like midweek, but for me, it's the weekend just ended because I had to work through the weekend. Um, we're in LA doing a job where we had to shoot a cooking show, an entire season of a cooking show over the course of 24 hours. So I'm a bit jet lagged, a bit tired from staying up, working early mornings and long days, but we're through it. We're back playing Star Wars, what we wanted to be doing. And I play a little bit of Star Wars on my phone while I'm at work. And every day, it just seems like the meta just changes so much. And every day, whatever deck I think is good, the next day it doesn't feel good anymore. So I've been going back and forth a lot. And one deck that I haven't played in a long time is Han 1 Green. So that's one deck that I wanted to try and play today.
Hello there.
So we're gonna play a few games with that. Nick says his vote is still Ray Vault. That, to be honest, like out of all the decks that I've been playing, that is like one that feels better than most. So I'm not gonna lie, I do like the Ray Data Vault. It feels better than some other decks for sure. Let's see. I have to like make my thing different size for Carabas. I gotta start using Carabas now. You guys see that Petronaki's gonna be taken offline soon? Bummer, right? It's kind of a weird hand. I'll keep it though. Go resupply, hauler. A double resupply against Jabba the Hutt. I'm not gonna act like I know what this deck is that I'm playing against. Yeah, I am in shambles. I'm not gonna lie. Got Bazine, but guess what? I got 2 plays. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna Bazine? And give me another one. Resource. Resource the other hauler. But yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like even like the meta has just been changing so much. It's been like really hard to figure out like what's going to be good on like a day-to-day basis. So I don't use I haven't used Carabas at all. So I'm going to make a lot of mistakes, I'm sure. Alright, let's play Falcon. Probably using my ability too much. Hoping I'm just gonna burn him down. He conceded. All right.
Hello there.
Morgan Elsbeth Dedevault. I don't know about that one. My short list. I'll go through my short list over the course of the stream today. It's Ray Data Vault is the one that I have the most reps on that I think is good. Um, I think Hantu Blue also, although as someone like, I know people think that the red blue hero decks are like all the same, but I've been playing, like I played a shitload of Anakin, and trying to switch from Anakin to Hantu Blue has been really a lot more challenging than I anticipated. Those decks just play so much more differently than I thought, and I have to like say that I give a lot more respect to the Han players than I gave them credit for before. That I thought it was a much more simple deck than it is. It's actually like pretty challenging decision making like in the early game. Like I find that it is somewhat it's so clunky in the early game, figuring out how to play with force units and trying to get the force before your full resource turn, because so many of your ideal turn one plays against a lot of decks are not force users. So okay, they conceded. Is this like common with Karabas that everybody just concedes on like turn 2?
Hello there.
So anyway, you have all these cards like Ogdo Bogdo and Grogu and stuff that, even though Grogu is a force user, he doesn't usually give you the force. Then you want to play your Kiatis and your Internet Warriors on turn 2, but you don't have the force. So you end up, I don't know, it ends up with some weird play patterns in the first like 3 turns. Stubbs Hub was not part of the government shutdown. We're a pirate radio here. I feel like Waylay's gonna be good. Yeah, no, best of 3 is definitely a bummer, but they said that they're gonna do it. Oh man, we got Han Solo'd. Go ahead and waylay that ship. I guess I'll play it out again though. Feel like I have to be pretty aggressive in this matchup. Maybe I just abandon. I'm just gonna see if I can pound on the ground. More resupply. Yeah, I'm probably gonna make a lot of. I haven't played Han Green at all this set. Like these are, you're literally watching my first Han Green's games. 3 units. We go. Do we do like Obi Kira? That maneuver. Would have rather gotten a 7-drop there. Enfy's Nest would have been really nice. Yeah, I don't. I mean, Han Green seems pretty powerful, but like I said, I haven't played it at all this set, so I don't really know like what like the matchups are like. Ray DV feels pretty strong though. I'm not gonna lie. Ray's like definitely like my favorite. Mainly not because I necessarily think it's the strongest deck. It just seems to be the one that's like working out best for me. Got a lot of damage. 6, 10, 14, 16 damage coming my way. So we're gonna die. I didn't have any pumps or anything. I don't really have any way to get out of this. Good guy. You got me. The other deck I've been playing with is Hantu Blue. Revival is upon us. I'm glad I didn't sell my showcase yet. Playing against the Luke Tarkentown? Oh, sweet. Somebody told me that they wanted me to play this deck today. Maybe I should pull out the Luke Tarkentown. I got a mulligan. Marin and Grogu are pretty good. Ogda? Yeah, Ogda Bogda is not going to work. I need Kiadi to fuel Marin. I'm afraid of playing Luke Tarkentown on Karabas just because I'm sure I'm gonna mess up all the actions because I don't know the interface at all. It's a deck that's like so important of like how to sequence things. There's one in there. Tarkentown's okay. Doing Ogdo with the indirect seems pretty cute now. Do I even have my just Grogu in discard? Need to keep rivals. I gotta get rid of Luke actually. This is annoying because I have to attack. Can I throw Owen? Okay. Aggression, nice. Untap. Plus 4 more. Get a really good start. 2, 4. Yeah. Needed to have the Force Lightning in my hand last turn. Let's cheat out Anakin this turn. Hey, what's up, Kels? Week's going good so far. It's basically just started. I was in LA until last night. Flew back yesterday. Got to watch the Dodger game. That was good. Nice being able to watch TV on the plane nowadays. Rivals Fall is good. Flame, open fire, red 5. Yeah, I know, totally. That is like the thing with this deck is like you're always wanting to do the Anakin pump. I think we just win here. I'm not getting sucked into Hantu Abyss. Stop saying I'm getting sucked into the Hantu Abyss. I've tried it. I'm terrible at playing this deck is the problem. For some reason, this deck is like way hard for me to play. Ray DV is like, for some reason, Ray DV feels like the wins are easier. I don't know. And I like it, like Ray DV just seems to beat up on the control decks a little bit more.
Hello there.
I want to play Han because it seems like it'd be the easiest swerve after playing Anakin, but it's I just hate the first few turns with this deck. I don't really know how to like. I feel like I need to like watch high level gameplay of Hantu because I'm not like it's not instantly gelling with me. Yeah, that's the thing. You feel like you're tripping over yourself. Like the early turns are so fucking awkward. Like with Han or with Anakin, like the early game was like so smooth. Like you just like play your guys and kill all their guys. Very obvious, like the play pattern for me, but Han is not obvious at all. I think I want Chirrut. Like I think I dump my big guys here. Yeah, I mean, that is like the obvious move, Grogu. But the problem with Grogu in like Ogdo Bogdo being like the obvious like early plays is that like Grogu essentially is not a force user for the purposes of like generating the force. Actually, you know what? Maybe... Do they have undo on this yet? No, they still don't have undo. That's annoying. Yeah, itinerant's important just because like you don't usually like, but you're still like not getting the heal most of the time, right? Yeah, private games to undo. I think Anakin was better. I don't know, maybe I don't know if like people always assume that people always assumed that Han was better than Anakin before too, so maybe it's just like still the case that that maybe Anakin's still playable. I don't know. If Shin Hati was Blue Hero, she'd see play everywhere. Yeah, I agree with that. Shin Hati is a good card. How do you back out at the start if you don't want to match up with a deck you pair with? Dude, I have no clue. It is nice having a 5-flip leader, I will say that much. Yeah, Itinerant is a good turn 2 play. 4-2. 4-2 shielded that you can turn into a 4-4 again. Who do I want to kill? Yeah, I hate like the feedback. Like he just like played a card there, but it doesn't give you like any sort of animation that something happened. I'm gonna claim.
Hello there.
Alright, he wanted a rematch. How does sideboarding work in this thing? Bombing run's not gonna do anything. Bring in entrenched. Bring in pillage. Power of the Dark Side is probably not gonna do much. He's playing Phantoms. We'll keep this hand and just Ogdo Bogdo him to death. Now he doesn't play the Phantom. I'll open fire his head. 3, 2. No good to me dead on my red 5. Interesting. Yeah, see, like, he played Xian Flurry and it doesn't even, like, show. Like, I don't like the feedback that you get at all. Like, it was hard to tell, like, what was happening there. They need to have, like, more animations. Do I just play cheat it out? Oh, I can't cheat because he killed my guy, which I couldn't see because it sucks. I can do 4. It's on the side scroll, but it's like hard. It just doesn't give you feedback like when you're actually doing stuff. Yeah, it's just like hard to tell what's happening as it happens. Like he played Kylo, but like it doesn't really like you don't see like any sort of like animation of Xian Flurry. Xian Flurry just like goes away real quick. Just needs like faster. Who do I kill here? Pillage. What do we get rid of here? Kylo's tie and Kylo Ren. Okay, so he's gonna have Kylo's tie that he can play again. So you have to. He's passing. Cute. There's claim. Oh, kill. I think we just got this wrapped up now. Okay, so he played Daring Aid. You just have to like pay attention a lot more. Seems like. Waiting for opponent. Passes. Play Luke. Yeah, it's just stuff like, okay, so there's a way like, yeah, you just have to pay more attention for sure. For people who are like myself, not paying enough attention to the game in front of them, yeah. This guy's passing a lot, but I don't know if that's gonna really work out that well. It's like we don't have villainy. Now we get villainy, of course. What's up, Tom? These Sheehan Flurry plays don't seem strong enough. Wait, shouldn't he have fielded first? Did he mess that up? Good question, Michael. How do you know? How do you know anything that's real? Pillage him. Discarding people's hand is still good, by the way, guys. Yeah, I don't know how this Barasafi deck could beat Onto Blue. There's still some decks that Red Blue Hero just feels like it's like so heavily favored. You just get so much value. All right, what was the other deck I wanted to try? Vader 4.
Hello there.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Kylo Tarkentown player. All right. Only got one drop. That's a mulligan. Outmaneuver seems good, but I don't know if we need outmaneuver against this deck. Probably need GPF. No, we just Sanctioner. Yeah, Hun is strong, right? Yeah, Traitorous and Pillager seem equally mean, right? Yeah, Vader time, although Migs Mayfield seems like he's gonna really put a hamper on our plans. 'Cause I'm not gonna be able to sanction or shuttle. Ugh. Sanctioner shuttle's not gonna work. I think we're pretty screwed, to be honest. I need to be able to play like 2 ships again this turn, and I can't. That's interesting. I just waylay. Why would he play Marin first if he could have killed my guy? Do you think that means he doesn't have a rummage? Because otherwise he would have just like first action rummaged, right? Dude, we got so lucky. So the argument for the reason I stole Migs there over Marin is because at least with Marin he has to discard a card. It oddball it like barely worked out. They're force lightning my shuttle. Okay. At least if they force lightning my shuttle, they can't force lightning my clone combat squadron. Why would he? Do we go clone combat? I think I go wide. Play clone car next turn. Which do we want to bounce? Aaron. Okay, you did that. Fine. You like that right there? He daring raided me, and there's like so little feedback that it was a daring raid. I want to see a little like pew, 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 damage happening. Real ones know that I played quite a bit of Vader 4 at the end of last set to varying degrees of success. Trying to stall. I want to see what he... I want him to tap out. Okay. I guess I didn't need a resource there. Not that I can undo now. Yeah, him not having a card to discard in turn 2 opened the door for me there. That was like the deciding factor in the game. Boba yellow. Okay. Mulligan. Does this actually... There's only like a couple droids in the deck, right? I think I want to just have the biggest ships possible. DPF seems probably pretty good. The prize strike is probably pretty good for all the like 4 health units that they play. Do I just claim and surprise strike? I'm just gonna claim and surprise strike and play the Y-Wing next turn. They're gonna be dead's probably pretty good against them, right? Feels like a weird sequence. Now that I draw this shuttle, I wish I had played the guy last turn. That was what I wanted the shuttle for, missile platforms. I should have just let him get the attack in with the bomber and played the second one drop turn 1, I guess. What do you guys think is better, clone combat or shuttle here?
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Yeah, I don't know if I wonder like what the Boba Yellow is trying to prey on. I never felt like it was a good deck back in the day. Shoot down. Okay. Do I just flip onto this right away? If he flips onto it and then I know good to be dead. He can kill both my ties right now if he preys on control. Yeah, the only thing I don't like about the Thrawn Yellow is like the needing to do like not having like a built-in ambush for Vader seems rough. Game doesn't seem like it's gonna go very well for us. The shoot down I was not expecting to play that much. Attacks clone combat scar with Fet's fire spray. He's gonna do 1 damage to it. Did a surprise strike there, probably. I think we just lost this game, basically. Morning Blitz. There's another P-38. Is that what he's trying to set up? Guerrilla soldier? I don't think we can win unless I throw everything at Hound's Tooth. You believe? I don't know, man. I don't know this deck at all. The Boba deck at all. I definitely don't know the matchup. I don't know if I can do 16 damage. Do you have outmaneuver on my 2 outmaneuvers now? Pretty good. Yeah. We're unfortunately cooked. All right. Good game. Try one more.
Hello there.
What is with all these decks people are playing? People are playing like some weird shit today. This is like a old set one deck. People have been trying to make Grand Inquisitor work every single set. It's just never been good. That being said, they're gonna beat me right now. That's how this is going for me. Let's see. Saboteur seems good. Is Carabas meta different? Maybe I should have just claimed there. I thought he was supposed to. I guess he's worried about the Starfighter, that he doesn't want to buff that guy or untap him. Really? Yeah. Not being able to like pick your opponent as easily. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and capture that guy. Nip that in the bud. We're not doing a lot of damage.
Where is Padme? Is she safe? Is she all right?
We can kill like my little 1/2 and untap. He's gonna hit me for 6. That's not that big. It's not that big a deal. I just claim. All right, we'll do one more Vader.
Hello there.
Feel like we need a better turn 2 play than this. Poe's gonna be able to ping all my guys. Bullfighter seems like it's good, depending on what pilots he plays. I'm gonna go Victor Leader instead. I could try Thrawn Yellow. I'll play a different deck next. I've got Travis Thrawn Yellow. I could butcher that deck. I'm playing all the decks that. Yeah, this guy just totally smoked me. Poe Dameron seems like he's a hard counter to this deck. Hearing us out for a Morgan Elsbeth? Yeah, that's probably not a bad idea.
This is the way.
For a cause. Okay, so how do we tell what he put on top? Discarded. He put them all. Okay. So he just wins. GG. Let's see. They're on yellow. This is like a low quality gameplay stream today. Me being jet lagged and playing a bunch of decks I've never played before. Oh yeah, draw surprise strike. Yeah, claim and draw surprise strike. That probably was the right move. You're right. Me trying to think of my outs. Forgetting. So you said pull Tyrannus for. You want to pull all for all Morgan? Tyrannus did, at least like the couple games I played, he did seem like a little mid just because of like, I guess the stuff that he could kill, you already had like an okay way of killing him. It felt like I don't think I ever actually played him. I only played, granted I played like 3 total games with this deck. So not an expert opinion in any way. All right. Well, I'm gonna put all 3 in just to. Whenever I test, I like to like put enough copies that I'll actually see him, especially if I'm not gonna play a lot of games. Right? We want to actually see like you know, even if it was like a one of, like eventually I put like 2 or 3 in so I can get more testing, see where I want to use it. think this is like a claim power situation. I think we probably want to play a card on the first turn.
I'll show you the dark side.
There's a little bit of like, I feel like there's a little bit of awkwardness with like the Darth Vader plays because so many of them require like 2-card combos. Like you can't ever just like play them out. So it's hard to keep like. So far, I've had a hard time figuring out like how to keep what hands to keep because like it's hard. You can't keep like the 2-card combo in your opening hand a lot, right? Like you kind of have to draw into the Xian or whatever. So we can like sneak Legacy Run next turn, I guess. But then that means we have to resource Xian or Vader. Just hope we draw into another way to get Vader out. Find another Vader. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like when you're resourcing, do you tend to resource the Vader or resource the ambush enabler? I guess it's better to resource Vader because there's other stuff you can ambush, but Vader is useless without the ambush.
Rebellions are built on hope.
True. I didn't think about that. If I draw an Owen, you're more likely to draw into Vader than you are to draw into the Xian. This is the sort of deck that seems like it definitely would have had a hard time in a more discard heavy meta because of how many combos you need to have.
Jabba ruled with fear. I intend to rule with respect.
Yeah, Xian Assassin is gonna be cool. Just delete Obi. Very tricksy deck. When I would play against it when I was playing Anakin though, you just like play Force Lightning. Yeah, Unnatural Life. That's pretty cool. Oh, this one doesn't have the sideboard. Finally found the deck for Unnatural Life. Yeah, the Night Sister Warrior is pretty sick. Go away, Vernesta. Maybe I should have just killed with Assassin and saved power for whatever their next play was. They smuggled Smuggler's Aid? Get out of here. And we drew the Sheehan Flurry and Evader. Wow. Wow. Look at that.
Hello there.
The two best card, like, man, how come I never have luck like that when I'm playing in real life? %100% win rate, yeah. Hard control rolls it. Yeah, I believe that. Seems bad. We're just claim powering. Legacy sneaking legacy run on 4. Or we just Morgan on 4 and a legacy run. On that shit. Good thing is Morgan has a big enough butt. Oh man, that's not what you want to see when you have Power of the Dark Side as your only play. I don't really have a curve where I'm going to be able to play ON. I think I still have to do this power just to like save. Keep Glory.
I am a Jedi, like my father before me.
Now we P38 ON. If Tarkin taunts the P38, it's probably pretty bad for him. Oh yeah, the subs. They are doing pretty well. So I can kill the P38. I think I kill the P38. I need to draw an assassin. Although I didn't have the force anyway. So I'm gonna take 7, 10, plus however much he has out of hand. I think I still have to do Legacy Run and just like hope that Chimera can wipe the board next turn. 1,500 subs? Yeah, we'll do a giveaway at 1,500 subs. Sure. That seems like a good number. This was not a good deck to not have a turn 1 play against, I'll tell you that much. That was good though. All right, we won. That was close. Seems like it'd be good against this deck. So we can do Krennic, Owen. I'm not gonna lie, I hate the Legacy Run. I feel very dirty using it. Alright, these are all cards that we feel like we want, right? I don't think I'm gonna need Morgan. Do we get rid of one of the legacy? No, we need both legacy runs. Kind of weird because I want to be able to play. You think I drop a legacy run? Feels like I would be able to. Yeah, all right. It's gonna be awkward if they capture the brute. Nice. Sneak legacy run. Gonna be nasty. I don't think I need Owen then, do I? Well, I still get because I can Krennic brute. Then next turn sneak. I think we do that. We Krennic into brute. Oh yeah, I don't have to sneak because of Krennic. But it's still, I don't know, it's still probably good to, it'll die one way or another. I'm just debating whether it still makes sense to sneak it, to board wipe him, but trying to figure out if it can bite me in the ass by not having it die this turn. I think I claim. Claim so I can make sure that I can run the legacy run into clone combat. Yeah, I know. Like I was actually like stressing about how I was gonna kill this guy. I do 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, he might not have had any other play, but still, like that made it a lot easier for me. Because if he had drawn, like I thought, I was like gonna have a hard time if he did draw another waylay or something, and I didn't have a way to kill it in one action. I mean, granted, I could have sneaked the other legacy run, but it would have been a lot harder. Yeah, Han1 green seems like it's good against a lot of decks. I have a feeling that a lot more people are going to be playing like Han 2 with pillages though. Yeah, that's true. The uniqueness rule helps. You're right. No good to me dead on my Onyx. Bad win rate last weekend. Yeah, I don't know. Vader. I know some people who are very high on Vader still. I'll say that much. Outmaneuver his own. Okay. Should have maybe no gloried the 7th Fleet, but he's gonna have the same problem where he's gonna be like letting me kill my legacy run. I'm saving no glory in case he gets another in case he gets another clone card that I can't deal with. Yeah, it's a simple playstyle, but it's also like, man, it feels so bad when you're getting countered. Travi, the deck's beating a lot of people.
Hello there.
In Thrawn? No. That is probably a good call, right? As another enabler. We're the Geonosis Patrol fighter. That makes sense. I get it. Because you can exploit your guys. There's another way to kill your guys and leave a body behind. Do I want? I think I want Krennic more than T-38. Yeah, Morgan does it, but it's an on attack. Difference between an on attack or being able to just like play the card. I get it. Also, the GPF can cost as little as 1. Makes sense. I see the vision. I can't trigger. Morgan can She and Flurry people too. That makes sense. You know, She and Flurry Morgan was something I hadn't thought about. I think we go ahead. Yeah, Travis posted it. Do I want more no glory or okay, he conceded. Man, they can't handle this deck, huh?
Hello there.
Alright, here's the hard control. Here's the test, right? Yeah, no government supervision. You guys are just able to do. You're free to do whatever you want now. All right, let's see. I feel like we need sneak in this matchup, right? Streaming my gameplay in the worm. Oh man, now you made me nervous. All right, they resupplied. Not super happy about that. So he's got no glory online now. Why is the guy taking so long? That's what I wanted him to do. You can't play hard control and then also take this long on your actions. There's only so much stuff you can do. The sneak sun is like probably one of our win conditions, right? Legacy run's actually probably not even that good in this matchup, right? Is it crazy to resource legacy run here? Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, the only thing I saw, like Vader, if they hadn't ambushed or they hadn't resupplied, then I would have thought that then I thought the Vader would have been fine, but Vader's gonna be like so slow. I could see like Vader being able to take out something big later, like a reinforcement walker or something like that. And Hottie seems like she's probably not that good. 3, 6, 7. Scoop game 1. Yeah, it seems like it's probably pretty tough. Like unless you get like, I don't even know like what you'd have to be able to get going. Like Chimera plays that they can't deal with. Like if they've already like board wiped, you need them to like not draw more than one board wipe. Should have kept her there. I should have gone 3 and 4. They don't have a lot of cards in their hand, so that's one good thing. I think I'm gonna play Chimera just as board wipe protection. He only had one card in his hand. But I feel like it was a board wipe. Annihilator. If he has a board wipe. He did. Another Annihilator. Okay. Might as well just sneak attack my Shin Hati, because
I am a Jedi.
he's gonna die anyway. We only have 3 cards left in our deck. No bargain. Okay. All right. I would say good game, but it wasn't that good a game. It's pretty boring, to be honest. Double Annihilator, pretty tough. Really, it was just him either top decking or having the Super Laser Blast. But that combo with the Double Annihilator, they top decked pretty well. Deep. Yeah, super greedy. They would not be getting away with that if this was still a force throw meta. No, the meta, no. I don't think the meta is crazy pants right now. Yeah, ban Crazy Pants. Ban Super Laser Blast. General's Blade is so good. I feel like this deck, Waylay should definitely be in the sideboard. But I guess Power of the Dark Side would help me a lot here too. That is definitely something I haven't thought of yet. Is just asking nicely. Can we sneak Vader? Tapped out. Can still kill him if he flips. Oh, never mind, because I sneaked. I'm stupid. Had to Shin Flurry somebody. I'm dumb. I'm not good at playing Vader. I don't know how to do it right. Man, we top decked so well there. That was basically what I needed. Dude, I'm getting Anakin right after I get my Power of the Dark Side. So rude. We lost. Anakin. Wow. Good game. All right. That I'm gonna call it for now. I gotta take care of some stuff. But I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll probably be back on like every day this week. Actually, maybe not Friday. But I'll be back on tomorrow. It was cool. Thrawn Yellow was good. Definitely could have done better if I knew how to play the deck, but it has a lot of fun tricks. It definitely seems like it's a deck that takes some practice. I think definitely like would have done the one of on Morgan and kept with the Tyrannus. He would have helped us in a couple games. But I like the deck. Fun. Still don't know what we're playing though. Did I get to play Han Green on deck on stream? I don't remember what I played. I'm so jet lagged. But these are the decks that I want to play more of. Auntie Blue, Ray Datavault. I don't know about Vader 4, but it's a little, I think there's room in the meta for Vader 4. But these are kind of my short list right now. I don't know about Thrawn Yellow. I don't know if I'd actually play Thrawn Yellow. It might be like so, it's like so different from my playstyle, but I do like how annoying it can be. It definitely doesn't feel like it feels like an unfair deck, which is always what you want to look for competitive play, doing something unfair. But my local meta is so control heavy that I don't know how much fun it would be locally. But if you had like a aggro or mid-range meta, I could definitely see that being a deck that you want to take to PQ. But all right, guys, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it as always, and see me around lunchtime tomorrow.